which represents one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice. Yeah, much of it. And I will go ahead and call this Moffett County Board of County Commissioners regular meeting on January 13, 2026 to order. And the chair would move to approve the agenda as presented.
Second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And chair would move to approve the consent agenda items A through S as presented.
Second.
Okay, motion and a second. All in favor? Okay. If there's anyone in the audience who would like to share any public comment, now is your opportunity to do so. Doesn't look like anyone. Any general discussion from the board?
None for me.
All right, so we have a hearing at 8:45. We'll, oh, yeah, we do have general discussion for board commissioners announcing the community volunteer board seat appointments. So I think we only had one board seat that we had two people interested in the same seat, and the rest of them were people who have either reapplied for the same seat that they were holding, or we have open seats still available. I'll go ahead and read through the boards and who was previously appointed and has reapplied, and then we can maybe make a motion for the entire slate if that works for you guys. So on the Airport Advisory Board, we have Daryl Wilshire and Kevin Peck. Cemetery Board, Sunshine White. Employee Retirement Board, Brad McDermott. Did we get an additional letter?
No, they for HR, they put out a notice to their employees because we have to appoint the other two seats by ballot.
Okay.
So we have to wait for that process to go forward, and hopefully the next meeting will have that.
Okay, thank you. Hamilton Community Center Board, Sean Brookshire. Housing Authority Board, Shannon Buchanan. The Land Use Board, Mike Camblin as the Ag Representative, Doug Davis as the Business Representative, Miranda Kauchek as the Environmental Representative, Ken Beckadal as the Environmental Alternate, Travis Sondrel, Mineral Mining Alternate, Jared Smith, Government Agency Rep. The Library Board of Trustees, Carol Haskin and Katie Johnston. Maybell Volunteer Fire Department Advisory Board, Joyce Barnes, Todd Weber, and James Malaro. The Memorial Regional Health Board of Trustees, Amy Updike. Moffett County Tourism Association, Megan Veenstra, Nick Lagorga, Emma Adelini, and the Planning and Zoning Commission, Megan Cook and Rena Olson. And with those board seats, we do still have quite a few board openings that are available if folks are interested.
Chair, I'll make a motion to approve the board appointment as presented. Second.
All right, a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. And reappointment of our Colorado River District Board Representative. Tom Gray has served on that board and is interested in serving another term. He's done a good job for us on that board.
Chair, I make a motion to reappoint Tom Gray to the Colorado River District Board.
Second.
Okay. Any further discussion?
Yeah, really appreciate him doing that because that's a tough deal right there, and that's a lot of time for someone to do that.
Wealth of knowledge there. All right. Any further discussion? All in favor?
All right.
Aye. All right, and then we will move on to Road and Bridge. Do we have, we do have Road and Bridge. Dayton and it says Bruce, but we'll.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you want us to go ahead and go with you, or do you want us to skip over to Neil? Oh, okay. Well, then come on up. Thank you. Good morning.
Morning, how are you?
Good.
Well, I'm not real sure which one you want to start with, the cattle guard iron or the mag.
Whichever one you want, buddy.
Okay. With the 2026 cattle guard iron bid recommendation, we find it in the best interest of the county to award the bid to Dowdy Steel and Machine out of Delta for the price of $26,516.
Is that delivered or?
Yes.
Chair, I'll make them. Go ahead.
All or nothing.
Go ahead. Okay. Chair, I'll make a motion to approve the bid recommendation to Dottie Steel in the amount of $26,516 for cattle guard iron.
Second.
Okay, motion is second. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right, mag chloride.
Yep, for the mag chloride, we got one bid from Envirotech Services for the amount of $809,401.50. We recommend that we award the bid to them for that amount at $1.23 per gallon.
How much was it last year?
$1.15, 6.5% increase from last year.
What's the board's pleasure?
Chair, I make a motion to approve the bid for Envirotech Services for the mag chloride for $809,401.50.
Second.
Okay. Motion is second. Any further discussion?
I thought there was one more that you throw in here, or is I'm wrong on that? No, sir, just Envirotech. Oh, for the bid recommendations?
For the mag chloride.
No, it's just this Envirotech
Guess we
Services.
just had it outfit one time from when in Montana or something. That might have been a few years ago, though.
Yeah, these guys have a monopoly on Western half.
Did the name change?
Yeah, it used to be Jimco.
Okay, yeah.
And they both got bought out by Virotech.
Didn't we have a couple of those guys going to turn around and start their own?
Desert Mountain. Jimco did.
Jimco, that's,
Yeah, they were exploring options. Like Dan said, they got a monopoly on the product. So. Bummer.
Yep.
You look all over, find all products out there that do the same thing, but they're so much more expensive. Kate and I actually have a meeting Thursday on the phone, on the computer with an outfit that they're feasible. Talk to them.
All right. So I do have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thanks, Dayton. And the salvage metal.
Salvage metal, we put it out for bid and we got one bid back and it was from Xfield Services for $31 a ton, same as last year. So we recommend that we stay with them and award them the contract for this year.
Chair, I make a motion to approve the 2026 salvage metal to Xfield Services in the amount of $31 a ton.
Second.
Motion is second. Any further discussion? Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you.
Office of Development Services. Neil, do you think you can do this in 5?
Pretty quick.
All right. Thank you. And Craig Skate Park Alliance, John Miller. Morning.
Good morning. All right, in front of you, you have a sale and operating agreement that's made between us as Moffett County and Craig Skate Park Alliance in lieu of John Miller. The purpose of this agreement is to transfer the ownership of the skate ramps that CSA currently or was donated from Hayden to Moffett County. For us to take them on, we did have to have a sale agreement. So it is a minimum cost of $1 to the county to take those on. And so those ramps will be set up out at the fairgrounds in the picnic facility. And it will be a skate at your own risk. But John has been kind enough to donate his time to help out with some different stuff out there as well. And that could be as simple as just turning on lights for them to skate at night. This is right down John's alley. We all know his love for the skate park. And so we're trying to get this started so he can continue his project goals of building a skate park here in the county. The ramps will be set up until April 26th of 2026, just because that will be when our picnic shelters start to get rented shortly after that. So they'll be torn down for that. And John has agreed to post signage throughout the building. So that way they can, that skate at your own risk is known for everybody, and we are not taking any liability on as the county. So I want to turn to John for any further questions.
I don't have any.
No, I appreciate your time in making sure that these kids have a safe place to skate and good opportunity with that ramp being moved over. We need a mute button.
So what did y'all decide on the light thing? Are you just gonna go turn them on and turn them off? And
Yeah, I have pretty much direct communication with most of the kids that use the facility. And when they want to skate, after 5 o'clock, I'll come down and turn the lights on and have a conversation with them. And I'll either go back down or they'll shoot me a text and confirm that they've turned it off and locked the box.
so law enforcement know all about this.
Yeah, we've given the police a heads up. Both Kyler and myself reached out individually, and so there's a heads up on that. The phone number would, you can't see it, the PDF's not displaying correctly, but in the black box in the lower left of the signage, basically says to call police if there's any issues there.
Yeah, probably have that
Mhm.
verbiage show up in your printout.
Yep, I am.
Hey, Chair, I make a motion to approve the sale and operating agreement between Moffett County and Craig Skate Park Alliance.
Second.
Motion is second. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Perfect timing. Let the record show that today's posted public hearing regarding the Skull Creek Casita Minor Sketch Prelim, Investments LLC Minor Sketch Prelim, and McClatchy Benson exemption were posted on the county's website, as well as legal ads 14 days prior to the Planning and Zoning Commission, and letters were sent to adjacent landowners. Once the public hearing has been declared open, I will ask Candace Miller, Planning and Zoning Coordinator, to present to the BOCC the request as submitted. Once the presentation is complete, the commissioners may ask questions or make comments. I'll then ask the audience if there's anyone who wants to testify either for or against. Any citizen of Moffett County may testify once the public hearing has been declared and all of the information has been presented. For those who want to testify, you'll be asked to approach the commissioners, state your name for the record, and you'll be given 3 minutes to present your testimony either for or against. Erin Miller will be the timekeeper today, and she will notify the BOCC and the speaker that 20 seconds remain before your time is up. No decisions will be made during the public hearing. This is an opportunity for any of you to provide testimony in favor of or opposition of the proposed. Sketch prelim.
Okay, again, same story. No recommendations from the board. In your packet, you have the application, the sketch prelim plat. This is a 3-lot minor subdivision. I did hear back from Road and Bridge, thought they may have some issues with the access, but they did go out there and take a look, and it's not a problem. Heard back from the sheriff's office as well as DWR. DWR in this situation, because these are all seen, it was a single, maybe 2 water rights on the river. will be some work on the applicant's or landowner's part to figure out how they're dividing that right on the river. There are no wells in the area. And so with this subdivision, one of the created parcels has an existing residence that pulls water directly from the river. So however they deem to split that, you would need to work with DWR on you know, or you can questions on access easement. You guys can ask them and we'll get them.
Can you mute these two and see if that helps? I don't know.
I think we're hearing feedback from somebody online.
I muted everybody online.
That's weird.
Yeah. Let somebody else in.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
Any questions from the commissioners? Okay. I will now ask the audience if there's anyone who wants to testify either for or against S 2602, Investments LLC minor sketch prelim. Same audience, still no questions. I'll close this and refer back to my fellow commissioners.
Chair, I make a motion to approve S 2602, Investment LLC minor sketch prelim.
Second?
Motion is second. Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye. All right. And then we'll return back once more into public hearing for E 2601 McClatchy Benson exemption.
So this, again, no recommendations from the board. There has been no previous exemptions on this parcel. They are looking to exempt, and you have a map, this very small section that kind of just hangs down off of the top of, they have essentially, I think it's 84.88 acres, and this little shape just kind of hangs down off of the end. It's not really contiguous. It's split by the county roads, so they have to access onto the county road to then drive down to access to this part of their parcel. That section of county road was actually sold and deeded, so it belongs to the county. And so because of that split, they're trying to just clean up their parcel. They provided a letter to the Planning Commission that I have included in the packet to you. So the minimum acreage in ag is 5. This, because of the county road easement through this section of their parcel, reduces the buildable lot of that to 4.81 acres. And so I'd just ask that you make an exception and allow for that based off of the county road easement through that section of property. But they've also provided some of the reasons and why it would be a hardship for them. So that is that.
Any questions from the board? Just as you stated, like two sides, it's bordered on two sides by an adjacent property owner and then
Yep.
the road on the other side.
Yep.
Anything from either of you?
No.
Okay, I will open it up for anyone in the audience that wants to testify either for or against E 2601 McClatchy Benson exemption. At least I make the same mistake every time. Hearing none, I will declare this public hearing closed and refer back to my fellow commissioners.
Chair, I'll make a motion to approve E 2601 McClatchy Benson exemption.
Second.
Motion is second. Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All right.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And with that, we are adjourned. Thank you.